I am so excited for this video. We're reacting to Goo Goo Dolls' Iris live, and there's just like a beautiful shot of it pouring down rain, and I just know this is going to be awesome.
It does look like a kind of dangerous scenario, to be honest. You know, they've got a bunch of electrical equipment up there.
You could slip and fall. You could
slip and fall.
Yeah.
Where's OSHA?
Yeah. you catch a little cold. But no, man, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, I do know this song. Everybody knows this song. And I'm actually a big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls. I've never seen them live or seen any of their videos, though. So I'm kind of excited to experience this for the first time.
Let's just dive right in. Why don't you introduce yourself there?
My name is Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. I'm too excited. Yeah, back it up.
Are you talking about the video or my ass?
Both.
You turn my guitar on. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now, 'cause all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. So when sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know I
This performance is amazing. I'm getting full body chills, dude.
Yeah, just the lyrics at the beginning of it are just like being in the moment and then having the rain coming down and knowing that just everybody there is just completely locked in.
Mm-hmm. This song has always kind of choked me up, and it's crazy because I'm gonna look it up at the end of the video. So if I get this wrong right now, I'm sorry, but I've heard something like the lead singer, like walked into a room, stayed in there for 20 minutes, and came out and writ this whole song in that 20 minutes, like just like that, like it just came out of him.
The muse just got him.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I imagine being there. Just so cold and wet. Just kidding. But beautiful.
And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. So when everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know I am. I want you guys to take this one home, all right? I don't want to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know I am. And I just want you to know I am. And I just want you to know I am. Yeah. You guys are the best. This is the best 4th of July ever. Ever, ever, ever. Give yourself some love. You have no idea how much we love you. Good night. Thank you for sticking around.
Wow. That was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be one of the best performances we've ever seen.
Absolutely. And just the whole scenery behind it. Just the
Yes.
crowd just standing in the rain and just everyone just losing their minds. It was beautiful. And it kind of makes it that much more special that we're like just a couple days off of 4th of July.
Yeah, I had no idea that this was a July 4th performance.
Which it says on the video, but I just don't think we didn't read
I
the
mean,
date.
yeah.
I'm going to look real quick the story behind this. So why don't you give your thoughts a little bit more about it? Because I just want to make sure that I was accurate.
the performance is amazing because it captures this moment. And like, rain is notoriously hard to capture on camera. I didn't know if you know that.
So it must have been thick ass rain.
Dude, that was a torrential downpour. I mean, it is just bombing rain. So they could have easily called the show off, you know, for a multitude of reasons, safety, you know, probably, I mean, I guess thankfully or luckily there probably wasn't lightning because I think they have to. Like if there's lightning, they see lightning strikes. So it was just raining. So just the fact that they were able to have the performance at all and pull it off. And then there's so many like groups and bands that I think might have pulled the plug on it, you know, literally and figured. Yeah, exactly. Just like, hey, you know, but you know, it just speaks to them. Like they're in it to win it. They wanted to perform. They wanted to be out there. And then also they weren't, you know, the show must go on. I mean, they definitely took that to heart.
And what an iconic moment when he like looks right into the camera.
Yeah, and turns it,
towards the
and
crowd.
everyone screams and just shouts. I mean, it's like one of those things that it's like, you know, there was a reference to like the movie, like it feels like a movie, and it's like that's what it feels like. This feels like it's a movie. It's like one of those moments that when you're inside of it, you feel like you're in a movie.
Yeah. All right, so it says here, Goo Goo Dolls frontman John Rzeznik has said that he wrote the core of Iris very quickly, often describing it as taking around 15 to 20 minutes once inspiration struck. He was asked to write a song for the 1998 film City of Angels and said the melody and most of the lyrics came in a single burst. He repeated this story in multiple interviews over the years. That doesn't necessarily mean the song was completely finished in 20 minutes. In songwriting, that usually refers to the main melody, most of the lyrics, the basic chord progression. So,
Interesting.
yep. But still, just to have that kind of just deep undertone and just that realness to it, and able to write it that
That
quick.
line of just like, and I, you know, I just want you to know who I am. Like I've been in that moment of just like, hey, I want you to know me. Do you really know me? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I take it almost as a point of like that vulnerability.
Yeah,
when you're
that's
like
what I'm-
breaking down to somebody and you're at your lowest and you're like, I don't want the world to see me, but I want you to see me. Like I want to explain to you what.
Yeah,
who
I take it
am
a
and what's going on.
multitude of ways because like I kind of have a checkered past, like you do as well. Like I was in and out of jail a lot, and I remember like, you know, it's interesting. Like having that conversation with somebody like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
These are things that I've done. Not everybody's going to accept like who I am,
Right.
you know, and hey, but you also need to know that part of my story of like who I am and have that choice. I mean, I've been in that, you know, situation where I'm like in a relationship or whatever. And it's like, hey, you're, you know, where it's getting serious and you're like, hey, I want you to know who I am fully so that whatever we do going forward, there's no mystery and you can choose.
Right.
But it's also scary, like you said, to be vulnerable and to share certain aspects of your life or your failures or, you know, whatever that is with the person and allow them in and be like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm afraid of. These are my dreams, whatever that is.
Yeah.
There's my failings as a man. Like, and
I was absolutely about to say something so inappropriate and out of pocket, but this has been a very wholesome reaction, and I feel like we should keep it that way. Because
I go ahead.
no, this song is just beautiful. Like everything you're saying reigns so true, and it's one of those songs. I don't know. Like I remember hearing this first when I was a kid, and I had no idea what it was, but I still just like loved it. Like I didn't know the message behind it at all, but it has that perfect melody. So it's so easy to sing along to, but when you really get to the core of it, and the older you get, it's like, God, the song just hits.
Yeah, and the live performance. I mean, just to, you know, dig in on that a little bit. I mean, I've been to shows at Red Rocks. Like, outdoor events are always sketchy, especially in Colorado, because we just have weather that blows in and get hailstorms, you get rain, you get snow. I went to a show as LCD sound system and I knew there was going to be weather. So a lot of times, you know, obviously you check the weather. I come prepared. I have rain gear. So I bring all the shit so that I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if it pours, whatever. I'm prepared for it. Throw on my Gore-Tex jacket. I'm going to be fine. But going to shows at Red Rocks is always interesting because Red Rocks is such a renowned venue. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but people go just to go. So I've been to shows that kind of sucked because the audience sucked, because it wasn't necessarily about the show or the music or really being a fan. It's like, hey, there's a show at Red Rocks. Like, I'm amazed how many times I talk to people and I'm, you know, because I'll just be that, you know, busybody, hey, making friends with everybody. And it's like, you know, oh, I don't even know who this band is. There's people that just go there just to do drugs. Like, you know.
Well, that's like that. Like they just had the July the Zed's Dead shows they do on the 2nd and 3rd of every year. And I'm just like, I used to go to that all the time when I was a kid. Like I went probably like 8 years in a row to that. Yeah. And I still have the same friends that go like for the 15 years in a row, and like they love Zed's Dead, whatever. But it becomes one of those things where like 80% of the people just go because everybody's going. And
yes, exactly. That it can be that vibe where it's not necessarily about the music. It's like, oh, we're gonna go party, which sometimes that's great. Everybody has a good time, but sometimes you get weird elements of people that are can't handle their drugs. Kind of long-winded, but what I'm getting at is that, you know, I went to the show LCD sound system and it started raining like this, like pouring rain, like torrential downpour to where it was like flooding down the steps, like everything. Everybody, like, you know, I put my rain jacket on, but it's like coming down so hard and they're just like, hey, we have to stop the show. You know, this is like dangerous. People were like flooding. I say flooding because they were running into like there's a basement area with bathrooms and stuff. So everybody was like going in there, but it was coming down so hard, it was flooding into there and going down the steps. And so we're down there for like, you know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you know, lightning strikes, stuff like that. Figured the show's canceled. Lo and behold, they like stuck it out and they're like, hey, you know, we're ready to go back on stage. And again, a lot of bands like, you know, would have just said, hey, we're going to call it. Like
they just canceled the show at Red Rocks last week.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
But they, I don't know if they put in a word or what it was, but, you know, it was like maybe an hour later before they went back on stage. And then when they went back on stage, it was a sold out show. There was maybe 70% of the people that left.
Yeah.
So it was just like this tight knit group. They didn't miss a beat. They went back into it. And then the people that were there were like the diehards, like, you know, and the people that were like, yeah, we're not going to let anything fucking stop us. I mean, everybody was cold. We're all huddled together, but it was just like an incredible experience all in, and the rain was part of it. It's like, you know, being out there in the elements.
Yeah, I've been to some nasty shows there for sure, where it's just snowing and blizzarding and like wet snow. So it's I have a quick Red Rock story. This is the point of the video. If you guys had a good time, just get out of here
because it's about to get grimy.
Yeah, this is what we always like. We sometimes throw in stupid, inappropriate stories. This one's not. It is pretty inappropriate, but it's something I did. So we were at Red Rocks one time, right? And there's this like, I was with a girl. She was just a friend though, and like there's a bunch of us. But like I remember everyone's all drunk and doing stuff, and they're like talking about this guy that's standing up there. Like, this guy's like weirding us out. And I like look over and I'm like, he's fine. Like, he's fine. Like, what are you talking about? He's not. And then like I even went over and was like, oh, hey dude, you want to smoke or something? Gave him like a cigarette. Was like, we're talking. He seemed like a fine guy, and they were like, no, like he keeps looking at us like he's weird. I don't know. Yeah. This girl was like, something about this guy just makes us feel uncomfortable. When it got dark out, all of a sudden I just hear this girl scream and was like, look at him. And I swear to God, he's sitting there completely naked. He took off every article of clothing and was just
stroking it.
and sure enough, like I didn't actually do it, but this guy that was closer to him, like started yelling at him because he was like right next to his girlfriend, and just grabs his butt naked dude and throws him down the stairs, dude. And he goes like 6 or 7 floors down, and he's just naked, just rolling all over people, dude. And I was like, God, you guys called it. This guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, I should have listened to him. Women's intuition.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more silly, weird stories and
lovely Red Rock stories.
Yeah, and concerts, and concerts are fun, man.
Yeah, I mean, seeing people on drugs is a trippy thing, and you see a lot of that. So I'm sure that's probably partially what was involved with his.
Oh, he had to have been on drugs. You don't know. He literally took off his socks and shoes, dude. Like he took off every piece of clothing. It was crazy. And the funniest part is after he pushed him, we're like, "Where's his clothes?" They're like, nobody knows. So what happened to that guy? He just was naked.
Yeah, just running through. I mean, God, that's just horrible for everybody. Think about the security guards who had to like tackle him.
Yeah,
and restrain him.
And he had a hard on.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, oh, don't point that thing at me.
Oh God, that's crazy. But thank you guys for watching.
I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Hopefully.
I just had an image of him just doing the Silence of the Lambs. You remember that scene? Where there's the inmate jerking off.
Oh,
he just throws, just slinging webs into the crowd.
And he was just sitting there staring off into space, just doing it. And I was
like, not even looking at anybody in the crowd? Well, I guess I give him that.
He was watching the show.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, I saw a video of that recently. What concert was that? Did you see that video? It was like a heavy metal concert, like Metallica or something. And there was some dude in the stands just jerking it, just aggressively to Metallica. Dude, we've got like, it's like he's up some rows. It's in a full ass stadium, and you just hear people like, "Yo, is that guy jerking it?" And he's just fucking ripping hog.
God, dude, that's crazy. There's this kid that I went to school with, and he got caught twice. Inside of his shirt with his arms in his shirt, folded over his knees, just jacking it.
In class?
In class.
Man, you just have to be an elite level gooner to do that.
I know.
I've never been that horned up.
I've never.
I mean, I've been in like class where I remember distinctly, like when you're going through the, intense urges of being a young man and the hormone changes and everything, where I just got boned up. You saw a girl in class or something. It was a little different because in my era, we didn't have access to, all the material that you can look up on your phone now.
I've always just used my mind, though.
Yeah, just mind gooning.
See, I can picture things unlike
So I'm just... What are you talking about, dude?
Anyways, you can't picture things.
I never said that.
You said
I got you. Yeah. Anyways, point is, we didn't have access to that. So it was really like when you saw like some breasts or something, it was a unique experience. When you caught a side boob or something, little nip, you were just like,
shoot. Yeah,
just rocket ship, Elon Musk,
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.